So how does it feel to be back for this second Ant-Man?
It's a treat. I mean, first of all, the best things about sequels is that you already know the people you're working with. There's that comfort factor. Just going in, you don't have to go through the introductions and the formalities again. So Peyton Reed, our director, very well, and Paul Rudd and Evangeline. So it's nice. It's a comfort factor because it's a sequel. That means they wanted more.
Yeah.
So it always makes it a little more easier when you start the film.
Yeah, which is tremendous. Have you seen the final cut yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, it is literally one of my favorite movies ever.
Wow.
Yeah, literally.
Nancy O'Dell, I just want to make sure you got that all in there. One of my favorite movies ever.
It honestly is. It was so full of heart.
Thank you. Yeah, we're getting
comic.
an unbelievable response from the people that are seeing it. So Monday night we have our premiere, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you should be, and they're going to love it. And, yeah, how many cool points do you get for being a part of this franchise? Cool points from your kids?
Well, the kids, after the first one, we had the premiere of the first one, my son Dylan came to me, and he was probably 15 at the time, and he's a serious actor himself. He's been working at it for a while. And he looked at me very seriously. He said, "Dad," I said, "Yeah, this is good for your career." This is good for your career.
I love he's giving you career advice.
He said, this is going to introduce you to a younger audience, a new audience. I said, "Thank you." He said, "You should think about doing a sequel." So I said, "Well, thanks, Jill. I'll take the advice." So,
it's good advice.
Yeah, very good advice.
Yeah.
So, and he was right. I must say, I kind of forgot about it, and then I've had more than once be talking to somebody and feel something tugging on my jacket and looking down, and there's some 5-year-old who's looking up and going, "Ant-Man, Ant-Man," so.
It's true. You got my daughter who's a fan over there too. So now she knows who you are. She's like, yeah. Some of your other movies, they can't go to see.
I'm sure
this one they can actually go see, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Was it fun? You do some fighting in this one. You do some.
Well, I can still move, Nancy.
I know you can. I never
still
doubted
try
that.
to keep around. No, most importantly, I finally got to wear the suit.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed in the first one. Paul Rudd looked so great and masculine and muscular and all of that. So, finally got a chance to wear the suit. And people think that I'm some kind of scientific, brilliant engineer by the dialogue that I have. Little do they know.
Yeah, but you were kicking some serious, what I'm saying. You got back in shape, too. You look really good in shape.
Thank you. Trying.
Did Catherine say anything to you about, look at my movie six-pack
no,
over there?
she just tries to keep a straight face. She said, this is some of your finest acting.
She does say she gives you a funny time about it.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's good. And I understand that you would be willing to play the young Hank in a Ant-Man prequel.
Well, you know more than I do. I don't know about just the young Hank. I must say, well, first of all, let's talk about as we start the picture, and I now find out that we're going to be introduced to my wife, Janet, that Michelle Pfeiffer is going to be playing the role.
How great is that?
And I'm such a big fan of hers, and she's a wonderful actress. And then I'm reading and said, wait a minute, Michelle Pfeiffer and I are going to be 30 years younger? Oof, this is too good to be true. So now my mind's just reeling. I said, I've got 50+ films in my career. I think I should just start over again.
I think so too, yeah.
Just do that. So we have some scenes in the picture where you get to look 30 years younger, which is pretty weird.
Was it fun in a way to see yourself?
Well, I mean, when you see it, I've just seen one part when I was looping, but I saw it from the first Ant-Man as we did it. It's a little strange. I mean, it's a little strange. It's funny, but it just sort of thinks about what the options are. They're unlimited of what you can do.
It's true, right?
Maybe we're going to start morphing, combinations of Montgomery Clift with Spencer Tracy, and you kind of create these bionic characters.
Well, that's a whole nother series, right?
Right.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, then they could make you they could have you do a prequel because they could.
Sure. Or they have some younger version of me.
Yeah, but they could do the digital
Absolutely.
stuff. But see, I still think you forever young.
Well, thank you, Nancy.
Yes, it's
Thank you
true.
very much.
Nobody has better hair than you either. So
Well, you're giving me competition, Nancy, so yours is pretty good.
have a little help, with mine. The humor in the movie is off the charts and amazing. Do you think that that's what the fans needed after Avengers: Infinity War?
Well, I think in the Marvel universe, they smartly, intelligently saw that if you're going to go small, if the idea of developing superheroes has the ability to go small, that there's inherently some humor possibilities with that. And then if you bring Paul Rudd into the mix, who constantly is a wonderful writer and comes up with all of these amazing ad-libs and quirks, that will add to it. And I'm looking forward to seeing the picture that Ant-Man and the Wasp is even funnier than the first one. Mm-hmm. And there seems to be a lot of that. And I think that would be the natural way to go. I don't know how much more action thriller-wise you can go with the Marvel pictures of Fast and the Furious and this and that until you bring in comedy.
Yeah.
I remember going back years ago, I did a picture called Romancing the Stone, which was an romance action picture. And we tried to have some comedy into it too. People said, no, you can't do that. That's impossible. And then ultimately, it worked out just fine.
Yeah, it sure did. That one worked out quite well, I
Right.
would say. Yeah. How is it possible that you and Michelle Pfeiffer have never worked together before now? I was like thinking of that. I'm like, that just doesn't seem possible.
I don't know. I think, well, I don't know. She had I worked with pretty much all of her other actresses' parts, but just didn't happen.
So what was it like? Was it just
Well, but
natural?
she's great. I mean, she's a lady. She's professional. She's intelligent. She's really good. And we got at it, just kind of you get at it, and you're just always happy when you got somebody you're working with who's good.
Yeah.
I produce a lot, so I'm probably more than most actors aware of making everything as good as it can be. I'm not as worried about my part or my role as I am welcoming, making sure everybody else is good.
Yeah.
Because the most important thing is a good movie. The parts fall where they may.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got a great part, but you want to be in a great movie.
Yeah, that's so true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And your kids, I mean, I got to ask you a little bit about them. The Dylan, first of all, they grow up too fast, don't they?
They grow up too fast. I mean, first of all, my oldest son, Cameron, he's an actor now. He's out here in Los Angeles. Cameron has just made me a grandfather.
Uh-huh.
Then Dylan is graduated from high school now. He starts college next year. Mm-hmm. And Karis is 15. And all of them, the three of them are all actors.
Yeah.
They all want to be actors, and so I
Where
saw
they
my
got
father.
that from?
I have no idea. But I saw Kirk last night. We had dinner together, and I kind of. We were reminiscing, and I said, look at you and I. We got 150 movies together spanning 80 years.
Wow.
And you have 4 grandchildren, because also Kelsey, my niece, Kelsey, you have 3 guys and a girl, all want to be actors. So I think after 150 movies in 80 years, I see an easy 200 pictures in 150 years,
For sure.
So they're all going. The old name of Douglas that Dad came up with is going to be around for a while.
They got to continue, that family business.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You cool with them going to the family business?
They're happy. I'm happy. It's as long as they love acting. That's the big thing. You can't just count on yourself being a star.
Yeah.
But if you really love acting, want to do theater acting or musicals, community, go for it.
Then it's okay.
It's absolutely all right.
Any advice, Lo, getting into that business?
Well, just
because there are scary parts of it too.
Well, rejection.
Everybody-
Rejection's the toughest part of acting. You just have to recognize and know that rejection is a good part of it, and you can't get deeply wounded every time it happens.
Yeah. Although yours has kind of worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I had my fair share of rejection.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I don't
Trust
know.
me. Oh yeah.